Remember when this video set the internet on fire? People questioning whether or not Melania Trump had a body double. It showed just how fast rumors can run wild. That's why today we're counting down some of the biggest celebrity conspiracy theories of all time. And here with the countdown is our Charlie Langston. So Charlie, who kicks off our list?
So we're going to start with Sylvester Stallone, who has supposedly died not once, but twice. I mean, granted, at the age of 71, he's not a spring chicken. However, he's still fighting fit. The first rumor kind of hit the airwaves back in 2016 when people started saying on Twitter that he had been found dead in his home. The rumors were quickly squashed, both by his family, his friends, and by Sly himself. But just 18 months later, people were back again, saying this time that he had died of prostate cancer.
Wow. So if Dolph Lundgren couldn't kill Rocky, then there's no way Sly's going down easy. And Charlie, Sly himself, he didn't stay silent here. He too hit back. What did he say?
So yeah, after the most recent rumor, he came out very quickly to say, you know what, I'm alive, I'm well, I'm still kicking. And then he took the whole humorous thing one step further by posting a video on his Instagram with his daughters, joking that he was back from the dead. So it's nice to see that he can take it with a bit of a pinch of salt, but at the same time, no one ever wants to be told that they've died.
Okay, well, next up, we've got another legend's life that was in question. Stevie Wonder. Charlie, what's the story there?
Would you believe it? People have long questioned whether or not Stevie Wonder is actually blind. There are plenty of people out there who say that there is proof that he can in fact see. A lot of people reference an incident when he was performing with Paul McCartney and he caught a falling microphone. A lot of people said, you know what, he couldn't have made that catch if he couldn't see it. However, some people have said, no, that's not actually the case. What happened was he heard it and he caught it because he heard it falling over. However, that hasn't stopped people. Others have said, why does he always sit courtside at basketball games if he can't see what's going on? Comedian Anthony Anderson actually challenged Stevie to a game of hoops to see whether or not he could in fact see. But you know what? Stevie's always been very, very gracious about the fact that these rumors have been spread. He's made jokes about it. He's even appeared on talk shows holding up tabloids that feature stories about the conspiracy on the front, pretending to read them. All
right, well, Charlie, there's another conspiracy that we're calling out, and it involves another music maverick, this time Beyonce. Remember how she announced her first pregnancy in a very big way at the VMAs?
Yeah, so people are actually saying that Beyonce was never pregnant. They claim that there are plenty of pieces of evidence that show that her pregnancy was staged, that she actually wore a prosthetic bump. A lot of people reference a moment on an Australian news show when she sat down and her dress kind of creased over and her bump almost appeared to fold, which many people said was evidence that she was wearing a prosthetic bump and that she was never actually pregnant herself, but that she used a surrogate. Other people say that the reason that she and Jay-Z paid a reported $1.3 million to block off the hotel wing where she gave birth is because she wasn't actually giving birth at all, and they wanted to lock it down and make sure that no one would find out that there was actually someone else there welcoming the child. Finally, people have kind of said, you know what? We never saw enough evidence of Blue Ivy when she was a baby, so there's no way that Beyonce could have given birth to her. However, if anything, we have to be grateful for these rumors, because when it came to being pregnant with her recent twins, Beyonce was all over the internet. We had photo shoot after photo shoot, and that was amazing to see.
All right, well, Charlie, Beyonce had another baby conspiracy that earns an honorable mention as well. What is that?
Believe it or not, people actually say that Solange, her sister, isn't her sister at all. She's in fact her child. And this all stems from a rumor regarding Beyonce's date of birth. It's supposed to be 1981, which makes her 5 years older than Solange. However, some people say that actually she was born in 1974. And if you do the math there, that would actually make it possible for Beyonce to be her mother. And that would even make Tina Knowles not Solange's mother, but her grandmother. So a whole bizarre conspiracy theory there, which supposedly was proven a few years ago when a Columbia Records producer said that Beyonce's cousin had actually confirmed that this rumor was true.
All right, from maternity in question to a potential paternity drama regarding Prince Harry. Royal news. Tell us about that.
So these rumors have plagued the royal family for many years now, and a lot of people basically say that Prince Charles is not Prince Harry's father, but that actually it's former polo player James Hewitt. This is because photos of the two of them, James and Harry, show that they have a much closer resemblance than Harry has to his supposed father, Prince Charles. This is a rumor that's been around for years. It's been denied again and again and again. Diana's former butler, Paul Burrell, actually came out a few years ago and said, you know what, James and Diana didn't even meet until after Harry was born. However, that was actually proven to be incorrect when James himself came out around the 20th anniversary of Diana's death and confirmed that they had actually been romantically involved. However, he refused to confirm that he was Prince Harry's father and shut down those rumors very quickly.
Yeah, they both have red hair. That's about the resemblance. That's about as far as that goes for me. There was a paternity controversy also stateside that nearly clinched this spot on our countdown right here. Who was it?
It's Khloe Kardashian, and again, these are rumors that have been around for decades. A lot of people saying that Robert Kardashian is not her father and that it was actually O.J. Simpson who is her dad. This is obviously due to the fact that the families were very close. Robert Kardashian represented O.J. Simpson in his trial, and Khloe doesn't actually look that similar to her sisters. She's very tall. Kourtney and Kim are very petite. They have different body types, and a lot of people say that that's evidence enough that O.J. is Khloe's dad. However, the family have shot this down. OJ himself, when he was released from prison, shot this down. So I don't think this is a rumor that is ever going to be confirmed.
All right, Charlie, the Kardashians, they're a family with no shortage of controversies. So which family comes in at number one?
It's the Kardashians once again, specifically Kim Kardashian's Paris robbery. This was a story that went viral around the world when it happened. She was allegedly robbed of $10 million worth of jewelry when she was in a Paris apartment for Fashion Week, including her 20-carat engagement ring. However, details surrounding the robbery, there were some very odd kind of things that took place. The police couldn't really confirm what had happened, and this led a lot of people to suggest that the robbery had been staged for a number of reasons. Some people said it was a publicity stunt. Other people said that it was to do with covering up Kanye West's own personal money troubles. Whatever the reason, it has never been proven to be false. And Kim Kardashian obviously has come out herself to say that she suffered huge personal trauma as a result of the robbery, and that yes, indeed, it did happen. And she's still going through the process of recovering from that tragedy.
And Charlie, when you think about it, this highly successful family's motives, they're constantly in question. Do you think that's ever going to change for the Kardashians?
You know, I really don't think it is, and I have to say that this is unfortunately something that they just have to grin and bear. They are a family that chooses to put themselves in the spotlight. They very much actively put themselves out there. They have a whole reality show that's just about them and what they do on a day-to-day basis. And unfortunately, I think when you live that kind of life, you're going to have to face these questions every day.
No doubt about it, Charlie. The Kardashians, they benefit from their own popularity. Okay, Charlie Langston, thank you so much.